Hello everyone! Welcome to the Star Trek Online Preservation Project. This is episode 14, Everything Old is New. 3 updates for you. Number 1, sorry it's been a long time since I've uploaded anything to YouTube. You'll see about 4 episodes be uploaded simultaneously by the time you see this video. I've been having some troubles at home, but I don't want to get into it. It's a long story. Number 2, you might see some yellow particle thingies when I'm walking through this station. They are part of a special event of Star Trek Online's 7th year anniversary, and they're giving away a special ship and some special upgrade items. And third, they have added voice acting to all the missions, which means I don't have to wear out my voice when doing the voices for everyone except for my character and my bridge officers. Hooray! Alrighty then, let's go pick up the mission. Come on, kitty. Man, it's been a while since you piloted one of these things. Let's start with the basics. Yeah, that's a reference to an old video game from 1997 called Genome, made by 7th Level. Too bad that entire company decided to completely fall apart. I bet right now if you were to go to 7thlevel.com you would find some sort of dating site or something strange like that. Ooh. Anyway, time to pick up the mission.
Obviously, the Davidians have found a way to harness this surge of triolic energy. The existence of the Davidian portal means they're traveling freely between the station in the present and in the past. Since 23rd century technology can't detect the Davidian phase shift, that time period is rife with potential victims. The only choice now is to stop the incursion at the source. You'll have to take that portal into the past and find out how the Davidians are creating this new surge of triolic energy. Stop them and find a way back without altering the timeline. Don't worry about temporal investigations. I'll pull a few strings. They'll never know you were gone. Best to keep your team small, just in case.
Alright, Franklin Drake.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Attention! Attention! Lieutenant Commander Tiger, please report to the Admiral's office immediately.
Okay. Well, that has never happened before. I wonder what it could be. Oh well. To the Admiral's office. Way. And don't forget Kitty. Ah, look at the kitchen. There's a male one too. What is he all so angry about? Oh, they caught a Klingon.
Oh, Commander.
Huh?
Good to see you again.
Hello?
Hi there.
I don't think we've met before. Have we met?
Yeah, but I probably have looked like this when we have met.
Nope, still don't remember you. I don't know, maybe
I'm
you met...
Fleet Admiral Chris.
Oh. Maybe you met one of my, I don't know, my mother or something like that. Darkness.
Oh.
Oh wait, no,
So
she's
you're
not my
related
mother.
to the Admiral. Oh, no?
Well, it's kind of complicated. Let's just say that she's part of my family.
Alright. Anyways, I'm assuming you have talked to Franklin Drake?
Yes, I have.
Alright, good. My ship should be almost finished refueling its deuterium tanks. And after that, then we can head on our way.
Alrighty then. Let me just do a quick thingy.
While you're doing that, Bragdell Lachua, is the deuterium tanks refilling done? Yes, Comrade. Alright, good. My ship should be almost finished refueling its deuterium tanks. And after that, then we can head on our way. Alrighty then. Let me just do a quick thingy. While you're doing that. Bragdell Lachua, is the deuterium tanks refilling done? Yes, Comrade. All right, thank you. We'll be up in a moment. All right, let's go head out to the transporter pad and head out.
Right. Out of character. Uh, don't
I
forget
got
boost
it.
level.
I got it. Yep.
Good.
So, what have you been up to lately, Commander?
Oh, nothing. Just fighting the Davidians. Scary looking things. Suck the energy right at you.
I've actually had to write a report or two on them. One report good that reported we actually found one, and one, unfortunately, where I had to report a fallen officer to the Davidian.
Ouch. Tiger to the USS Lynx. One to beam up. Energize.
Sprague to the USS Alachua. 1-2 beam up.
No, we do not want to dock at K7. We were just there. Oh, and look. Another, one of those omega particles I was talking about.
So you
Where?
got a new ship since I've seen you last.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep this thing for too much longer. Anyway, preparing transwarp drive in 3, 2, 1, engage. You know, I don't believe I've ever used this transwarp drive before.
Yeah, you should be glad you get to actually use a modern transwarp drive. The one on the USS Excelsior used to fail quite a bit.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, helm, full stop.
I don't know why I keep getting assigned to these where we have to go to these abandoned space stations.
You know the Ferengi. Wow. Even more yellow omega particles. This place is packed.
Usually it's a desolate wasteland.
Indeed.
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for
Ugh,
it.
Ferengi.
Yes, Ferengi.
Alright, let's go ahead and dock.
Out of character. I love the voice acting, especially with that Ferengi. Sounds great. Alright. Let's just give old Tribble a rub. Let's get going.
Don't rub it too hard.
Darkness, you're with me. A properly modulated energy discharge should allow us to use the portal to follow the Davidians back through time. Once we get there, though, it might be a bit trickier to get back. We should bring as few people as possible to minimize the chances of distorting the timeline.
Alright. Very well then. Phaser should do the trick. There we are.
Alright, let's take this temporal portal to the past. Gonna go back in time. I'm sorry.
Been watching too many old Hollow novels, have we?
Yeah, I have. We're still in Drozana Station, sir, just in the past. We need to be very careful here, Captain. If we damage the station or injure anyone, we could damage the timeline irrecoverably. Even if Drake doesn't care about the Temporal Prime Directive, we should. We're still Starfleet officers, after all. Alright? Set weapons to heavy stun. We're still in the computer core, Captain. Strange. I wonder why there's nobody here. From what I remember about this time period, there should be someone here, even just a technician. If we can find the right parts, we could cobble together a subspace field emitter and perhaps get an idea of what the Davidians are doing here. But using 23rd century technology will make it much more difficult. The Federation will develop ways to detect the subspace variants that the Davidians use until almost a century from now. I'll make a list of the equipment that we can use to fine-tune Drozana Station's sensor array. We can probably find the regulator component somewhere near the computer core, and an induction coil on the power systems level. Alrighty then, I guess that's what we need to do. I just realized something, Chris.
Hmm?
Your bridge officers are gonna be very overpowered. Maybe have them set to melee only.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Out of character stuffs. Which way do you want to do this? Do you want to avoid everybody, or do you want to take everybody out?
I don't know. I think we should avoid contaminating the timeline as much as possible. As you said, or as your officer said, it will be quite difficult to avoid
Right.
violating the Temporal Prime Directive. I don't want another visit from TDI.
Correct. You
All
are
right.
absolutely correct. No wonder why there's nobody here. The station's on medical alert. Non-essential personnel are confined to quarters, and the computer core is locked down. Unfortunately, that lockdown works both ways. No one can get in, but we can't get out either. Luckily for us, that these old systems had some undocumented problems. It shouldn't be too difficult to override the controls. Ooh. Sir, these old duotronic computers have a memory fault that makes them susceptible to overloads. An overload could cause it to lose processes, like the one locking the door to the computer core. In this century, there shouldn't be any tasks that could overload them, but there's an infamous 24th century warp core geometry problem that would be insolvable with the processing power available to this computer. If we set the consoles to divert processing to parts of the problem, we might be able to cause a memory overwrite that would make the computer lose its security lockdown. That was a complete tongue twister. It's been a while. Alrighty then. Remember how to do this thing?
Yep, you can take that console. I will take the upstairs console.
Alright, waiting on your cue.
Hey. Alright. Switching memory banks 1 and 3. Okay.
Bank switch to memory Bank 1. Wow. Maybe they could have used a better phrase for that.
Alright. Now I just gotta run to the other side. Alright,
Alright.
and now I just need to activate the final one.
Overflowing bank number 1. I
Huh.
did it. The door should open now.
Worked like a treat.
I seriously hope you're a full diplomat.
Uh-oh. We got a bit of a problem, Commander. Here, let me talk to this guy.
Hey, what are you doing here?
What are you doing down here? The station is on medical alert. Nobody's supposed to be in the computer core area but me. Hey, is that a weapon? Don't try anything, or I'll have to stun you.
I'm a consulting specialist looking for the source vector. Supposed to be down here.
You're gonna have to say what he says.
That's fine, then. I can give you directions. Head the rest of the way up the ramp. Go through the upper connecting room, and then take the maintenance lift up. Thanks.
I hope this... Yeah, you and me, we both, buddy. Sir, I'm reading a patrol team ahead. Since the station is on medical alert, they're probably following a standard patrol pattern. We might be able to sneak past them, or even lock them in one of the side rooms. Alright,
Get down. Uh-oh. Lovely.
alright, I got the fluid dynamic, I got the duotronic transmit. I can't even pronounce it correctly. Oh no! What did you do? Is he okay? He's just standing there.
Looks like he's in a state of temporal flux. I tried talking to him, but didn't seem to work very well. So is
Something
this
with
guy?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Or muzzle. Yeah, I should say muzzle.
Oh, this way, quickly, this way. I guess not then. Already disrupted the timeline. What's any more disrupted?
Ah, our weapons are on heavy stun. It's okay. Hello, Ensign Medic. Oh, did you see that?
First scenes get stunned. Yeah.
Your bridge officer just kicked her.
Drop kicked, yeah. She's been working on that maneuver. She's very proud of it.
Right. Let's see if I can do this the right way.
Here.
More trialic waves. There must be Davidians on the station in this time period. I got it.
Hey,
Ah, goodness.
I was gonna talk to her.
Yeah, we know about your feelings for human women.
I don't have any feelings like that.
Alright, let's see. First we should... Perhaps I should let you deal with that.
Yeah, we don't want anybody else electrocuted. Alrighty then. Let's see what we got here. Alrighty then.
Com badge
Disconnect
won't
the
work
power.
anymore.
Touch static discharge plate. Unlock the safety cage. Remove the computer monitor. Alright. Taking the regulator. See?
You're an
Didn't you-
engineer.
Oh, come on. Didn't you study any of the 23rd century technology? Wait a minute.
Well, I think I had time.
I'm having a bit of a problem. Darkness? I'm sure she'll come with us. Don't worry about it. She must
She's
have,
probably off exploring something.
or worse, eating one of them. I hope not.
Say she was part Sith.
Uh, how do you know that? That information is classified.
I hold a level 1 location. I can look at almost any sealed file. I'm a fleet admiral.
You're breaking up a little. Ah,
I
crap.
hold level. Where'd you go? There you
I
are.
missed that one prompt. What did it say?
This isn't over the power distribution level, sir. Security's overridden the turbo lift. They must have detected our arrival. We got incoming.
Yeah, they definitely detected us.
As I was saying, I hold a priority 1 security code clearance. Most captains hold this if they're in temple investigations. However, I hold it because I am a fleet admiral and I actually overlooked her report. Is it true about the never mind. I'm not.
No, go ahead and ask.
Ah, great. You know what?
If you're gonna say anything, I have my own troubles. It's minigun time! And down. Oh, I thought he was a Davidian. He was all white. Oh, shh.
Lack of vitamin D.
Stay down.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'd rather not mention it with present company. I will talk to you about it later, I guess, in the mess hall.
Very well. I already took care of everybody over here.
You at least dispose of them or hide them so somebody doesn't freak out.
Ah, they're all stunned. Plus you got some
Um,
other people in temporal flux. What about this guy? Alright.
very well.
He guess he doesn't want any trouble. Whoa. Did you get the components?
I did not. Give me one moment.
Try not to electrocute yourself next time.
Alright. Turbo lift should be unlocked now.
Oh, there weren't any
Duotronic.
components on this level?
No, there were not. I could not find any useful ones.
Alrighty then.
Duotronic computers are quite easy to override.
Especially when you know a lot of old Starfleet commands. Alright. To the power distribution level. Hopefully. Sir, we would be able to find an induction coil on this level as part of the power systems. Then we simply need to rig the subspace inducer to the sensor array, and we can pinpoint the Davidian's incursion. Who are these people? Alright. We don't need help anyway. Dark, put away your weapon.
Come on, I found something you might want to see.
What? Oh my god, it's him. You there. Don't just stand there. Come over here and give me a hand. People are dropping like flies on this station, and it's all I can do to help to keep up. What's going on? Some kind of illness is affecting these people on this station. Blue flashes and ghost stories. There has to be a reason for it. And we need to stop it. People are dying here. What do you need me to do? As far as I can tell, all these people reported seeing those strange blue flashes of light. Now they're all dying. They're worse than dead. Their brains are gone. Whatever this disease is, it's suppressing brain activity at an alarming rate. It's almost as if the energy between the neurons is being removed somehow. The blue flashes seem to be associated with a strange form of radiation, so we've set up a triage center here. That crazy engineer said the power distribution station is heavily shielded. What kind of radiation? How should I know? I'm a doctor, not an engineer. The blue flashes are still happening anyway. We need a way to replace that neural energy, jumpstart their brain somehow. Like cold starting a warp core engine, right? I suppose that's one way of looking at it, but the mind is a much more complex and delicate instrument. Maybe that's the key. The brain might be able to restart itself if stimulated correctly. Give it the energy it needs, and then a stimulus to make it spread throughout the nervous system. I'll need to know how much neuroenergy the survivors have, so that we can figure out how much they've lost. Then we need to apply cortical stimulators to the correct frequency. It's no pancreas, but it may save the lives of the crew. Oh, pancreas. Saving the lives is more important to making sure that everything turns out the way it should. Come on, grab a tricorder and start checking the neural activity on some of these survivors. Take note of your readings. We're going to have to calculate the difference from a healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. A normal brain neuron has a resting potential of negative 7 millivolts. Once you have some readings, we'll calibrate a cortical stimulator to try and relieve some of these people. Oops. Huh.
I agree with the doctor about the warp core not being a delicate instrument.
Alright, I'll take this guy, you take that guy. Let's see. What do we have here? Alright, scanning neuron resting potential. Neuron resting potential readings negative 16 millivolts. Normal human neuron resting potential negative 7 millivolts. Alright, scan neural sodium potassium pump levels. Interior neural sodium ion levels elevated. Sodium potassium gates damaged. Ouch. Scanning for anomalous neural activity. Sodium potassium gates damaged by forcible ion movement. Likely cause, sudden change in neural voltage. Predicted results, hallucinations, loss of motor functions, nervous system damage. Alright, how you doing on that guy?
Got it all solved. All right, doctor.
I got it. Ready to try some neural surgery? Yeah, let's calibrate the cortical stimulator. Alright, set the voltage for the resting potential. It's negative 70 millivolts. Alright, set the voltage for the action potential. What's the action potential?
I believe that is how much we need to put in to get it to 70.
What was the number?
I believe yours was 30.
Alright, setting the positive 30. Set the sodium potassium channel states. Alright, sodium external, potassium external and internal. Alright, let's try it. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
What? Alright, 70, 30. Huh. Must have been some error. It worked. What else did he say? All we know is it worked. Come on, let's go get that part.
You know, some of those
Sir,
old cortical stimulators, they don't
this
work
might be a
right.
good chance for us to find that induction coil. You follow Dr. McCoy. I'll get the induction coil after this guy moves on.
All right.
Alright, borrowing the induction coil.
Don't say borrow, Lieutenant. Makes me feel like we're actually stealing.
Alright, let's get this subspace field emitter started. It's working, sir. The emitter has adjusted the active scanners for the station. What do you make of these readings? Imaging shows that the station is becoming suffused with triolic radiation. The radiation's coming from Driffin's comet. The comet itself is emitting mass amounts of triolic energy. The Davidians must have realized it's a natural source of the energy, and they're using it as an easy way to shift into sync with us. It's like riding behind the wake of a ship in the water. But that's not all they're doing, sir. They're harnessing the triolic energy and infusing it with chronoton particles. With that, they could have enough energy to move the entire station out of phase, maybe even the entire sector. We have to stop them. The comet is the key, sir. But we can't do anything about the comet without a ship, and I don't think a 23rd century vessel is going to be able to do the job. With this information, it's clear that we have to find some way to destroy Driffin's comet, sir. We can use one of the auxiliary reactors in sync with the subspace emitter that we've hooked up on to the station in order to make a temporary portal that will take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to report in and find a way to bring the ship back with us to destroy the comet. Oof. That sounds like a lot of work. Let's create that time portal.
Commander, you did say you wanted to be part of the Corps of Engineers. They do this on a daily basis.
Yeah, it would be fun. Alright, time portal created, and oh no! We got Davidians!
Extradermal conduction.
Shut down the portal, shut down the portal, shut down the portal! We have another problem. We've absorbed so much triolic radiation about this point that traveling through the gate again could cause radiation poisoning. Normally we just use hydronolin to flush it out, but our medical supplies aren't protected against phase shifting. Our hydronolin supply is probably already irradiated. It isn't this the sort of problem that comes up frequently. We'll need large doses of hydronolin to cheslate out the existing triolic radiation to protect us for the transition back to the through the portal. Oh great. More problems. Hey, whatever happened to that rifle you had?
I still have it, Commander. I just don't have it with me. I left it on board my ship. I didn't think we would need it, because I didn't think we'd be meeting heavy opposition.
True enough. Dr. McCoy, we have a bit of a problem. Ah, crap, hang on. Something else you need. Well, actually, I have a friend who took a little too much triolic radiation, and can use some high rolling, bleh. I can't even pronounce it right. Friend, eh? With all the radiation flares that the station is experiencing, we're probably going to be a little short on hyrolin ourselves. I could maybe spare a hypo, but if your friend is getting radiation, he or she is on the station already. I need a double dose of the oscillate out of a significant amount of triolic radiation. You should never lie to your doctor or your bartender. That much radiation would mean you've experienced something close to an epicenter. Close to the epicenter. Oh man, tongue twisters. Like fooling around with triolic waves. You don't need green blood and pointy ears to know that that is a bad idea. And when the people on this station really need it, you came through. I appreciate that. I think you can spare a few doses. Just don't let the station's captain hear about it. Thanks. Look, I'm not sure who you are or where you came from, but I'm not the one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just an old country doctor, but I know better than to ask too many questions about a little unexpected help. You probably shouldn't loiter around here too much longer, or people will start to ask questions. I'm going to put these cortical stimulators to good use, and thanks. You stayed along. What'd you hit that button for? I wasn't finished reading.
Oh, oops.
We can take the portal back to our own time whenever you're ready, sir. Alright, let's return to our own time. Alright.
Alright.
I have to return to my ship and report to Franklin Drake. Alright, hail Franklin Drake.
So Driffin's comet is the source of the triolic radiation. That explains a lot. However, we cannot simply destroy it in our time. The Davidians have the means to go back to the 23rd century and harness its energy there. However, that will be their only other chance. Before that, there's no Drozana station, so there's no place that will be close enough to the comet's trajectory to be of use to them. The only logical solution is to alter the past. Destroy the comet there, and save the Federation. As it happens, I have access to a way to transport your ship back to the 23rd century. It's risky, but I think the odds are in your favor. And if they aren't, there's always time for another try. I'll make the arrangements. Stay in touch. Drake out.
And that is the end of Everything Old is New.
Until next time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Until next time, see you later.